Hey you guys, so I already took my makeup that I had on at school off this thing, and so it looks really gross right now. I promise it doesn't look as bad as it doesn't feel as bad as it looks. So maybe you can just listen to this video so you don't have to look at my face the whole time. Oops, sorry. Uh, okay, so my summer started after school at the Superfest, and that was a fun 2 days. Uh, it was really hot, but whatever. And then my family went to the lake, a lake house kind of thing, and Megan and Lisa came with me, and I'm just going to show pictures because Miss Sutcliffe did too. Wow, my words are really off with the way I talk. Anyway, so that's me and Megan, or Megan and I. Wow, bad English. Um, on the jet ski. That was a good solid trip. Um, then I went up to my dad's for a while. I was gone probably about 5 weeks. The first 2 weeks I spent working at College for Kids. Some of you may have heard me mention it before. I do it every year. And in the previous years, I taught art classes, but this year they let me teach a science class. So I like that, enjoy that a lot more. So that was really fun. Um, I teach it to third and fourth graders, and it's basically just a hands-on kind of a application class where we do experiments, and it's to get them just deeper into the specific class they take and just spark their interest is what it's trying to do. Um, so then my dad and I went to Minnesota for a week, and we fished all day, every day, all the time, and that went really well. I have another picture. I like pictures a lot. That's me, and I caught a northern. It was really big and really hard to reel in. Took forever, but I like to fish a lot, so that's what I did on that trip. And then, whenever I got back from that trip, is when I actually started writing my thesis. I hadn't really done much with it before that. And so my dad was really busy with work at the time, so I was able to kind of really focus and sit down, for 7 hours at a time and just plow through it basically. Uh, that was probably the easy part for me. Just adding on to those 10 pages that we made during class and getting to my 20-page deadline for my scholarly portion. And the difficult part is kind of the part that I'm going to talk more about than my good part. So, a couple of things that were a little difficult. My advisor, Dr. Morden, I wasn't able to have any contact with her this summer really, so that was kind of difficult. But now that she's back in school, she helps me tremendously with my paper and stuff, so that's good. But Miss Sutcliffe kind of took the role as my advisor this summer, and that helped a lot just to have somebody there to read it with me and correct me. Since I was gone in Iowa a lot of the summer, we had to do all of our meetings over the phone, and I think we talked for 2 hours one time. It was while she was in Chicago or in Illinois, so she was only an hour and a half, I think we calculated, away from me in the north, but we still had to talk on the phone. So that was kind of cool that we did that during when we were so close, distance-wise. And another difficult thing for me was kind of actually difficult as we speak, is my creative piece of my thesis, and that's the original part. Oh, I have to blow my nose. Okay, sorry. So that's the original part that I'm doing. I have a cold. I know, really unfortunate. Um, so I am writing a creative piece, and the purpose of the creative piece is to convince my reader that they don't have to be afraid of cloning. You know, I'm trying to convince them to get rid of all their misconceptions and those really ugly thoughts that they have on cloning, because it's really freaking everybody out when cloning can be applied in a necessary setting, such as if you need an organ and you're on the transplant list for a long time, and basically what my scholarly piece is about, but I'm just connecting it to a real life example where this should be applied. And so whenever you write a creative piece, you have to keep a journal. It says on the requirements for an arts thesis. So that's what this is. And I decorated the front of it. I just thought it would inspire me a little to write in it more if it looked kind of cool. All the colors and stuff. This took me a while doing the front of this. I probably took more time doing this than actually writing in it, which is really sad. So basically, I just started writing words. I was just writing down my thoughts. It's just kind of a free write kind of thing. Then the important part of this is looking at my character, and so I want my reader to be able to connect with my character really well. Is this video too long? It's 7 minutes already. Oh gosh, I better hurry. Okay. And so I just like asked a bunch of questions about what I want my character to be like, and I thought it would look cool if I had a doodle in here, so I started doodling the first scene. You guys can see that. I figured it was more artsy. Wrote in a few different colors to jazz it up. So that's where I am with that. I haven't started writing, but trying to get some ideas down. Not sure when I'm actually going to have time to write. But yeah, that was a difficult part this summer. So yeah, enough about the thesis. Then after, let's see, I came back to Louisiana. Then I went to the beach for cheerleading camp. And then I actually went to Chicago for a while and went and looked at two schools, Northwestern and University of Chicago. And I liked Northwestern okay, but University of Chicago, loved it so much. Everybody says nobody smiles there. That's total garbage. They were so nice and friendly. So this was kind of cool. It's like a show and tell kind of thing. Most schools give you, a folder or a pen or something as a little souvenir whenever you leave. University of Chicago gives sunglasses. Look how cool these are. That kind of hurts. Ow. So if you can kind of see, there you go. Well, it's backwards, but it says U Chicago. So those are really cool. Yeah, and then I just came back and started school, and I'm glad that everybody got their thesis turned in on time, and I'm really proud of everybody, so go y'all, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.